Hello everyone, welcome back. Yes, once again, this is Grey Goo. As far as I know, this is probably going to be the last video, at least focusing on the campaign for Grey Goo. I've completed the human side of the story, interesting developments, and now I'm presented with the, well, I'll give a spoiler alert. This obviously being the campaign and being a linear story, there's spoilers. There's going to be spoilers. I felt like the human campaign was enough of a given that you probably could have seen it coming. But when it comes to the Grey Goo campaign, the story leading up to this point, there is a bit of a spoiler. But again, it really depends on how much of a spoiler you consider it. Anyways, enough chatterboxing. Let's take a look at the Grey Goo campaign. I've been looking forward to it even since I started here. I was thinking maybe you could pick like 3 paths, but it is a linear story. So we're gonna hop in and play some Grey Goo. So we find out in the story that the Grey Goo, or the Goo rather, is a program created.
He is offering to go.
No, I am. So that others may live. How many people have you killed over the years? 407.
Von Neumann probe, or as the press loves to call it, the Goo. Will be used to transfers the most valuable.
This is valiant work reporting. Key personnel secure. Continuing rounds.
You're a good man, Singleton. I owe you, mate.
Expand, recover, protect.
Reservation. System at risk. The silence is growing.
So, as we can see, this is a cutscene that takes place right after the last cutscene, in which the mission shows us destroying a giant building that or settlement, I guess, where the Goo is sort of housed. The Goo is a program created by the humans long ago to aid with space exploration, but supposedly was decommissioned. And they sent this Singleton robot in to detonate the building, and he was successful. Although it looks like something's going on here with Singleton and the Goo wanting to preserve itself. Again, really interesting storyline. Survival imperative. Find last remaining Mother Goo. Avoid contact with designation human and designation beta until Mother secure. Protect, expand, eliminate threat. So I'm finally going to be able to play as the Goo. I know I could have jumped into multiplayer, but I love doing the single player first. So without further ado, let's take a look at this Goo. Didn't plan that one ahead.
We are near. Locate. Protect. Hostile designated human in location. Avoid. Begin monitoring human communications.
Valiant Block, please report.
No Goose sightings. I'm continuing patrols.
Well, he's not nearly as cool as
We can't let
Singleton.
our guard down. If we let even one drop escape, it could multiply again. We don't have another stockpile to blow up.
Yes, miss. I understand.
We are here. We are Goo. Alright. This is the last remaining Goo. This is a really... I love the way they've done the interface. Whoop. So we're going to use this cover to our advantage. We need to get over here. These are their...
Enemy location confirmed.
And we've already
All
lost.
drones converge.
Lost our bonus objective.
Stealth operation failed. Hostiles alert.
You know what? I'm going to give that another shot. Because the bonus objectives in this game are really difficult. Some of them near impossible. I don't hold it against the game. But as a perfectionist, I really do enjoy getting those bonus objectives. And I felt as though in StarCraft you never had issues like that. You were always So here, he's got a radius. It's a pretty big radius. And I'm not gonna keep trying. Like, we don't get this. We'll move on. Although we might have to do... Run, you slow piece of shit!
Enemy location confirmed.
Ah, fuck.
All drones converge.
Stealth operation failed. Hostiles alerted. Continue primary task.
Well, that's dumb.
Unit under attack.
Again, not a huge fan of the bonus objectives for this game. Just they kind of feel impossible.
The obstruction must be removed. Free and protect. Freedom achieved. Expansion required. Catalyst feeds expansion.
Okay. Primary production, tech upgrade, and resource unit. Grows by feeding on catalyst and enemy units. If all Mother Goo are lost, you have lost the game. As we found out from the other objectives in this game, fighting the goo is a pain in the ass. Because they would hide these stupid things all over. Resource spigots. Appears as geysers within resource fields. Mother Goo can collect them and continue moving. Spigots will eventually regenerate, allowing to be collected again. So now our objective is to destroy the enemy base. So I don't know. Select first. Well, these are all our Mother Goo slots, I guess. I really don't know what's happening, but there seems to be a progress bar over here. Detect stealth, AoE damage. Am I healing? It looks like I'm healing. Yeah, something happened. Oh, there we go. The small protein. The small protein can morph into several light units. Has caustic aura, that damages units and structures. Has aura to reduce movement speed. Can move up cliffs. Stealth detector. Okay. So I can morph him into one of these guys. And if I look at my Mother Goo, creating goo units. To create units, select a small or large protein and select a unit. Each protein type has a unique set of units. So we can morph into 4 of these, 2 striders. What's this? A scout unit. I don't want scouts. Morph you into that. The strider. Strong against lightly armored targets. So are currently disabled. Morph Mother Goo. So in just a bit, we're going to be able to morph another Mother Goo, which I think we can use to expand, right? Explore around a little bit here. Some turrets. So we got another Mother Goo here. We'll create our other Mother Goo. Perfect. We'll get you up here. Oh, right, and he can climb over.
Unit under attack.
All drones, protect the catalyst vents. We can't let it multiply.
Unit under attack.
So Alt W. Oh, cool. So I really like the UI for the goo here. So once it gets to a quadrant, we can create units. And that's basically the resource. You just have these giant blobs. And, oh, created one. So create some ground units. The Dover. Effective in large groups, fires shotgun-like blast. I'll save this guy up to build a build another expansion. Like, so far this is the most unique race that we've gotten to play with, which is really cool. So he's got 2 turrets. We might take a heavy hit on that one.
Unit under attack.
No, stay there.
Unit under attack.
I think I might be able to take out this tower here.
High destructive capability required. The mother class is highly effective against most structural forums.
What? So is it saying I should go and eat?
Unit under attack.
So, okay. I'm gonna use this blob to attack the towers.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
So it really just, it really,
Under attack.
really weakens the, he's not gonna survive. Right. I need to get in there. It's just a lot of... This is so weird. Okay, ready for another assault here. It's just super weird.
Unit under attack.
Oh, we got some consumption heal burst. When a protein consumes enemies, it heals itself. When a mother consumes enemies, it gains resources. Protein, okay. All goo, all formless goo, including the purger, can consume objects in proximity. Cause damage and other effects. Okay. Just gotta get this.
Unit under attack.
Man.
Unit under attack.
Okay. We are slowly but surely beginning to understand the Grey Goo. Okay, this isn't their main base, so... Nice. So it's interesting, like your main buildings, these giant goo things. Oh shoot. They just heal by running over enemies, which is super handy. Although should let these guys. Oh, we beat it. All right, cool. That was a very basic mission. Yeah, that avoid being detected bullshit. No, jeez.
Goal. Restore mass. Evaluating options. Identifying highest concentrations of catalyst. They are following a search and destroy pattern, and they know we require catalyst. If we are to survive, we need more information. Revised goal. Acquire data. Evaluating options.
It's interesting. Playing as like this rogue AI, it feels like.
Mum is located in the module core, currently controlled by Specialist Cobalt. Our sustained survival is dependent on gaining access to Mum's database. To dedicate processing on the search and destroy sweep, Cobalt had secured Mum with distributed hardware encryption. To gain the access we require, we must first find and destroy the encryption nodes. The module core must remain intact.
Proceeding with revised goals.
Interesting. It's a little like Kerrigan character. That was he was previously on the human side. I think we'll end it there. That was a good preview of the Goo race. I'm definitely looking forward to playing as the Goo in further missions to see how they operate against a more formidable foe. So, but for now, I think this is going to do it. Just as a quick look of the Grey Goo campaign for the Goo. I think the story is really interesting for this. It's sort of like a self-contained story on this one planet where three races, unbeknownst to each other, kind of like clash, and it's really cool. You can find it on Steam. It's totally worth picking up. I'm hoping to get some AI skirmishes in, or at least some 1v1s and some comp stomps and whatnot. But I look forward to playing more of this game, and hopefully you've enjoyed the looks at the campaign. Probably not going to do any more of those unless someone specifically requests, but I'll try to do like just a skirmish down the road and post it. But this has been Grey Goo, the Goo campaign, and you've been watching Ryan Plays Grey Goo. You can follow me on Twitter at @rmurphy. Be sure to go to ryanmurphy.ca to find out about all the other stuff I do. But if you're solely interested in video games, go to gamersinpodcast.com, where you'll find some great video game content where myself and Jocelyn talk about what we've been playing, industry news, stuff like that. Be sure to subscribe there, and subscribe here on YouTube. I'm going to try to add I've been pretty consistent with 2 videos a week. I'm going to try to keep that up. And be sure to watch my other series of Massive Chalice, which is also on my channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and guys and girls, gals. And this has been Grey Goo, and I'm going to stop talking. Thanks for watching.